Welcome, my friend, to Vampire the Masquerade. Not that you needed any introduction.
Yeah, this isn't my first rodeo.
No problem. I'm just happy to have someone with a well-thought-out character. My last two players were, problematic.
Yeah, but you got Johnny the Beast Mode Alvarez now. California Brujah, hero of the Anarch movement.
Yes. Tell me about your character.
They call Johnny Alvarez the Beast because he's given into it one too many times. He's a known Diablerist. Some of the Camarilla call him the blunt force chest fucker because he likes to stake vampires with a police baton because it's slower.
Yes. This is what I've been looking for. An Anarch. Someone who actually knows about wrestling the beast. Let's move forward.
Actually, there's something else you should probably...
So, currently, New York City is ablaze after some ploys and mishaps by both the Camarilla and Sabbat. You, as an Anarch.
That's good. There's actually something in my backstory that...
We can get to that later. I just need to set the scene. With the balance of power shifted, the Anarchs have sent you to muscle in. The Anarchs have decided that burning down Elder Haven, stealing information, and leaving coded graffiti should be enough to give the Anarchs a foothold. So, Johnny the Beast Alvarez, what would you like to do first?
I don't do that shit anymore.
But what? I don't understand. What about all the cool Brujah stuff you said you did?
I went too beast mode, alright? The whole last of my coterie died. It was brutal. That's definitely not the reason why I got kicked out of my last game, though.
So what does that mean?
It means I did some soul searching. My Brujah took some courses online at a college. He took some courses in social justice. I took a trip to Greece. I met one of my elders in the Brujah clan.
Go on.
The elder put me on the path of Enteleki. He showed me that undeath doesn't just have to be about going beast mode all the time and ripping into the vitae of your enemies and tearing their entrails out and sucking the life force out of them. It can be about finding inner peace and moving on past just being a beast. Namaste.
Are you trying to derail my chronicle too?
Now, Johnny the Beast Alvarez might not agree with what the Anarchs want him to do, but he will try to accomplish his task to the best of his ability.
I guess that's fine. As long as something gets done.
And things will get done. Peaceably and reasonably.
You stand before the mansion of Ventru Primogen of New York, whom the leaders of the Anarch movement have instructed you to burn down to send a message.
Is there anyone else here with me?
Why, yes. They sent a young Malkavian and Gangrel to learn from your example.
As the older kindred here, I need to be the example and the role model to these guys. I need to let them know that there's more ways to get your message through than violence. Perhaps we could send them a message through the form of an oratory speech in the style of Cicero.
Give me charisma leadership.
1 success.
They think you're fucking with them, and start lighting Molotovs.
Hey, I grab his wrist and tell him to stop right now.
Realizing you're serious, the Gangrel calls you a punk bitch.
Punk? Bitch? That's a gendered insult. You think women are weaker than men for some reason? You misogynistic little shit.
Give me a frenzy roll?
No successes.
You eviscerate and maul the younger kindred in your social justice-inspired fury. Let's just move on to the next scenario. Despite the events of the previous night, more young anarchs accompany the legendary Johnny the Beast Alvarez to a Sabbat haven.
What are they doing here?
They want to see how you're going to take on an entire apartment full of Sabbat to retrieve intel on a haven of the local bishop.
Breaking and entering is the exact sort of debasement my path strictly forbids. I will not participate in this. Surely, there are proper channels for achieving and finding this sort of information.
Dude, New York is on fire. There are riots daily. Whatever proper channels you're thinking of are gone.
I will have no part in this.
The younger anarchs start to get riled up, and one of them starts climbing the side of the building.
Hey, you, get down from there!
Fuck you, you old cunt!
Old cunt? That's a gendered sexism and ageism, you little shit. You think that just because women lose their reproductive abilities as they get older, they're not useful to society? I'm throwing a fucking trash can lid at the little fucker.
That'll be a dexterity brawl.
That's 15 successes.
Good fucking lord. You decapitate the young anarch, sending him into final death, deterring any of the young anarchs. Incredulous of your previous exploits, yet more young anarchs have accompanied you on your final task.
What are they expecting me to do this time, huh?
Judging by the cans of spray paint, they're expecting you to graffiti some old New York murals to announce the Anarch takeover.
Vandalism is strictly against my path of entelechy. Why can't we just get a permit and try doing one of our own murals to send the message across?
They seem confused and shake the spray cans. They begin spray painting over the murals.
Hey now, I'm grabbing those spray cans and taking them away from them.
One of the young anarchs says, "Chinga tu madre," and another says, "These murals are ugly anyways."
What the fuck did he just say about my mother? My mother defeated the social injustice that is Marianisma to become a doctor and raise 3 children on her own. And besides, these murals are an important testament to the Chicano struggle of the 1970s during the race riots.
Oh, frenzy.
No successes.
Johnny Alvarez lets the young anarchs know why he's called the Beast. So, tell me, Johnny, is there anything your path does let you do?
Funny you should ask.
Oh no.
I want you to look at the path of entelechy. Moral restraint number 4.
Cannot allow a crime to go unpunished?
Exactly.
Where are you going with this?
And there's been a lot of crimes being passed around lately. From my side on the Anarchs, from the Camarilla, from the Sabbat.
Just what are you planning on doing?
I'm about to follow some goddamn rules. And with that, the fire should be out within about 1 day, and infrastructure should be back to normal in about a week.
So, having restored lawful order to New York City, you've completely destroyed the chance of an Anarch takeover, and the Camarilla has regained control.
Hey, as long as order's been restored.
How are you even an Anarch to begin with?
Well, you see, my last storyteller was a punk rocker, and he only ran Anarch Chronicles.
Well, in a weird way, your anti-Brujah antics have returned things to normal. At least I can still use the setting.
Hey, that's good.
But, without a doubt, you're the worst Brujah I've ever played with. You suck.
Suck. As in, what, suck dick? Are you slut-shaming me, you fucking cis-scum transphobic motherfucker? Hey there! Thanks for watching another one of our How Not To videos in our How Not To Vampire series. This one is How Not To Brujah. And of course, we like all the feedback we get from you and in our community, not only on our YouTube page, but the Facebook groups we belong to. We, of course, like all the comments and feedback we get on there. Of course, we would always like a like and a subscribe if you are so inclined to do so. We also have tons of other vampire-related content. We have a playlist where we play Vampire the Masquerade set in LA during the Anarch Rebellion. We currently have a V5 pre-alpha playtest where you can see some of the new rules in action and, of course, see more amazing caricature from our team. And if you wish to financially support us, our resident storyteller Chaz, somewhere over here in the background where you cannot see on camera, is a author on Amazon Kindle, and of course he has fantasy novels, but one of his novels is a vampire horror gothic called Ashes of Arcadia. So you should definitely check that out. And of course, all the social media links are below, and stay caffeinated.